know when suffering occurs, tragic events, tribulation, a bad sickness or disease comes upon you. Maybe it's even a national thing, that affects the whole country. When these things happen in our lives, the big question that burns within us and in everybody's mind is why? Why did this happen? Why is this happening? How could this happen? What was the purpose in this happening? Why this seemingly meaningless tragedy? Senseless tragedy. Why does God allow this to happen or to come to pass? You get the point. And the reason is because, well, let me back up in my thinking. I think that it is inherent in every person to know that there is a purpose for every event that happens. Even unbelievers, but specifically, especially believers, Christians, for sure. For sure. Because at the heart of every Christian, true Christian, and at the heart of the Christian worldview is that everything in history has a purpose in the mind of Almighty God. Because God is not chaotic. What do I mean by that? He does not play dice. He's not willy-nilly. He's not whimsical at all. He's not arbitrary. I'm just thinking of words, He's definitely not capricious. He is purposeful in everything he does. Just look at the creation around you. In everything there is a purpose of God, including the things that we would consider tragedies, calamities, and so on. Oftentimes when preachers are confronted, preachers meaning pastors, teachers, evangelists, so on and so forth, oftentimes when they're confronted with the why question, if they would just be honest, if we would just be honest and answer, I don't know why. I don't have the answer. If we would do that, that would be better than the alternative. Don't allow pride to enter in, and then you start spewing out all kinds of stuff, when you really don't know. And here's one. Don't think that you have to have, how do I put this? Don't think that you have to come to God's rescue. That you have to come to His defense. I mean, we can't read God's mind. Who knows the mind of God except for the Spirit of God? Somebody say, well, I have the mind of Christ. Well, you're the person if you answer like that. And you know, once again, can you not see how dumb it would be to start spewing out lies to someone who is hurting? Or spewing out things that you have no idea what you're talking about. Rather, it might be good just to sit and console and comfort and love somebody. That was free. I'm going to charge a thing for that. We may not know the answer to why. So when a tragedy happens, or a calamity, or suffering is happening in somebody's life, they're dealing with something bad, sickness, disease, whatever it is, the death of a child, the death of a parent, whatever it is, was God involved? Yes, most definitely. See, we need to remember that there is not one rogue molecule that is outside of the sovereignty of God. He is omnipotent, meaning He is all-powerful, and He is omniscient, meaning He knows everything about everything. Which means that all things are completely subject to Him. He is in complete control. So, having said that, there is a purpose. Because, like I said a while ago, He's not chaotic. He's not whimsical. He has the plan, His plan. So, there is a purpose, but what is His purpose? We sometimes don't know exactly. So, to jump to conclusions when you don't know is not a good idea. I mean, to rush to think that it was the judgment of God, or it was God's corrective hand, instruction, or maybe it's the sanctification process going on in somebody's life. We don't know a lot of times. But take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt.